Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, I am Geek Girl Claire and welcome to another exciting mini four-wheel drive video. Today we're going to be talking about upgrading the Super TZX chassis. So here is the Thunder Boomerang, the 1997 Thunder Boomerang that I took to AAA Hobbies and I did their practice run and the thing basically exploded into a million pieces on the track. So I decided at first, maybe I should just shelve it and make it into a display model. But then I thought about it for a little bit and I said to myself, I have all the parts that I need to make this into a super duper racer. So I said to myself, using your engineering skills and know-how, how can we make this into a better car? So the original car looked like this. So as you see, this is a very basic car out of the box. It's got the rollers with the rubber ring on the front. It's got very cheesy looking little rollers on the back. The car basically flies off any track very easily. It's much too fast for what it is because it's very lightweight. And it's got these huge, super big wheels, so it's pretty fast. So I decided, well, if I replace all that junk around the outsides of the car with something more awesome, then let's see if we could get this car to be race worthy. So I had replaced the TZ chassis to the TZX chassis, and this is the so-called, the 25th anniversary fully cowled mini four-wheel drive 25th anniversary TZX chassis. So I found not much difference, if at all, from the original TZ chassis. I think the whole thing just fell apart anyway, but I think it may also be because my wheels were old and probably damaged in some way, so I had basically removed the wheels and popped them back on probably several dozens of times over the years. So here's the weird thing. I said to myself, can this be made into a tuned class car? And I tried attaching every plate that I had to the front and the back of the cars, and I came up with this cool combination here. I've got this front plate right here, and I've attached it to basically, as you see here, this is where the original rollers went. So I basically attached this plate right onto where the holes where the rollers were. So here also, I have 17mm rollers with rubber rings on the outside. They spin very freely. I have right here these stabilizers, these purple stabilizers. Normally they're flipped the other way around, but I decided to flip it this way and put the ball on top. And I put a little bit of waggle in here so that it could deal with variances in the track. So it moves a little bit, so it's not stiff. I also have some weights in the front because it's very difficult to add things on the side and have the weights right behind the front wheel, like in all of the other cars I have. So I also have double weights on the back and two rollers on each side on the back. The top roller being a very freely spinning 5-spoke roller with a plastic ring on the outside, and the bottom one is a ball race roller. So pretty cool. So just in case this car flips up and hits the edge of the track, it could slide down very easily. So what is this thing, you may ask? This is what I call Claire's new technology. So this thing here is my brake. And why is it attached to this thing? What is this? Is this a valid Tamiya part? Well, yes it is. So I took the car catcher and I used the arrows on the car catcher. I cut them out, and one of them, if you shape it properly, you can fit it into the slot right here on the bottom of the TZX chassis with a screw here and a nut on the other side, and you basically tighten it in place and it'll be at a little angle, right, as you see right here. So you might wonder, is this legal? Is this Tamiya legal? Okay, so right now, since I've cut apart, it makes it into an open class car. So I'm taking this right here. This is 1mm on the bottom, and I can actually slide it underneath. Now, if you were, depending on how you slide this underneath here, it may or may not be at 1 millimeter above the minimum requirement. But in general, it does slide freely, like depending on how you angle it. So it is, technically, if you look at it, it is 1 millimeter off the bottom part here, the ground. So this is what happens when this goes at an angle. It drags along, right? So it drags the tail along, and the tail has the brake. So that's my invention. I came up with it on my own, and I called it the dragon tail. So it's Claire's dragon tail. So as it goes up, it just drags along on the incline. So pretty cool. And I don't have a brake on the front. I'm going to experiment and see what I can do with this, if this is just good enough on its own with just the dragon tail. If not, then I'll put a brake on the front. So there we go. This is it. This is my newly upgraded. Oh, one more thing. Those big wheels that I had on this before, originally this came with huge wheels. Large wheels in the front and even larger, wider wheels in the back. And I just basically changed them for the wheels that I had on my Neo VQS Advanced Pack set. So technically this entire thing is a tuned class car except for this Dragon Tail. So I have a box stock motor in here, but I am looking to upgrade the motor to something else. I might start with a light dash motor in there first and see how that goes, since I don't want this to fly off the track again. On technical tracks, I want this to really complete the track. So yeah, I think with these add-ons, it's going to be a very competitive car, and hopefully it'll stay on the track, and hopefully it'll be really fast. So if I see that it works with light dash, then I'll upgrade to the next higher up, to the Hyper Dash. And depending on how I tune the Hyper Dash, I'll get either very good performance to excellent performance, so that'll be pretty cool. I don't know if I'll upgrade this to anything faster than Hyper Dash, because I've heard some stories that technical tracks, you shouldn't really run anything faster than light dash on them. So we'll see. So yeah, this is what it's all about. Just like I couldn't just shelve it and put it on there on my bookshelf and just like look at it all day. I would just like feel guilty about it. So I just had to do something about this situation. So yeah, remember, I'm not a pro racer. I'm just an enthusiast, but I have a lot of knowledge to share with all of the up and coming racers out there. So yeah, if you like this video, please slam the like button and subscribe to my channel, where you'll see more videos just like this one. Until next time, everybody, see you, bye.